G'day guys, and today I'm going to do the tips for the semi-finals. First week of finals, pretty crazy. I got 2 out of 4 correct, so not too bad. I got the Cats and the Pies wrong, and also the Giants and the Dogs wrong. Hopefully I didn't get anything else wrong, but some big games coming up, and some more interesting results to come, I would have thought. So we got the Cats and the Eagles, Friday night, MCG, and again, anyone that loses from here is out for good and no longer in contention. So it's the highest stakes it'll ever be. And so I look at the Cats last week, and they were deplorable and lost by 10 points to the Pies, and the Eagles were scintillating and won by 10 goals against the Bombers. Again, it's very easy to get excited about the team that wins the elimination final well, and easy to want to tip them when the losing qualifying finalist doesn't get the job done. But I think in this case it's slightly different, where I reckon the Eagles are a better side than us at the moment. We're not playing near good enough footy, and I feel like we can really get exposed in the midfield, especially with Nick Nat and his ruck dominance. You only have to see my review to see how salty I was and how disappointed I was in the coaching department and Chris Scott, especially with not playing a ruckman in a final. Blicavs stays down back. Keep him there. I don't care. Keep him there. Take a ruckman in. But I feel like if the Eagles play anywhere near the amount of pressure they did against the Bombers, we're in deep trouble. As far as I'm concerned with the ground, it's pretty neutral for both sides. The Eagles are much better equipped to win at the G, so holds no fears for them. I don't think it really holds fears for us either, but we simply can't execute in finals. We might win this game, but I'm pretty comfortable with tipping the Eagles probably around the 4 or 5 goal margin. There's just so much that has to go right for us to win. I don't feel like as much has to go right for the Eagles, but if we can level them in the stoppages, and I mean, we won contested ball I think pretty well, but we used the ball terribly going forward, and our forwards just let the Pies defenders keep marking it all night. So, but if we get the big forwards under control, we might be in with a chance. But I'm expecting the Eagles to win and win somewhat well. Give us a chance, but we might win, but then we might lose by 10 goals against Richmond in the prelim final. The Lions have the Giants at the Gabba, and Brisbane were good early, didn't quite make it count on the scoreboard. And they went down to the Tigers in the end by a fairly big margin at the Gabba. That won 14 in a row. The Tigers on the line, so again, it's a bit of a hoodoo that they need to get over if they want to win the premiership. The Giants, they were ultra impressive against the Dogs. They were way too tough in the contest, and their run and spread really caught them out. And the forwards fired, which was nice. So Toby Green was big, and all their good players, they played well. Josh Kelly was very quiet, then he kicked 3 in the second half, and Cameron chimed in with Hugh Finlayson and kicked 3, and Toby Green on 5, but could be in a bit of trouble. I'm tipping the Lions here. I don't think it'll be easy by any measure, maybe the 1 to 2 goals. Again, that finals experience certainly showed last week, where Brisbane didn't have it. Richmond won their last 3 qualifying finals, and they're incredibly tough to beat in finals, and incredibly tough to beat in general. So I think they've won about 10 in a row, thereabouts. And I'm backing in the Lions to respond, and they beat the Giants away from home early in the year, so I reckon that'll hold them in good stead. They've got something to reference to, which is nice for them. Brisbane, they're pretty tough. Their big forwards need to fire. Hipwood and McStay, they need to have some good games under their belt, because it can't be just left to Charlie Cameron all the time. And big forwards in big finals are key. They're king. So Giants, if they win around the stoppages, which they do a lot, especially with Mumford in, they'll be pretty tough to stop. So the Lions will have their work cut out for them, no doubt. It'll be a bit of a shock if they went out in straight sets, but it's very interesting, because both these teams here, first and second, may well go out in straight sets. You'd back the Lions in, but you never know. I mean, the Tigers touched them up, and the Giants have some plenty of finals experience under the belt. See how they go over the 4 quarters, and I hope my Cats can get up, because if we go down, it'll be an incredibly disappointing effort and another wasted season, and potentially a premiership losing season that's gone begging. So that's it, guys. Not long to go now. 2 games, 1 game, and that's all. So chuck in your tips for the semi-finals down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. I know a lot of you guys are sort of new to the channel, so it means a lot to subscribe away. It means more content just keeps coming out and more fun stuff happens. So thanks for sticking around, guys. I'll catch you on the next video.